I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It is Saturday morning, the 15th of November, 2025, and this is your friend, Angus Buchan, with a thought for the day. We start off in the Gospel of John, chapter 6, verse 15. Therefore, when Jesus perceived that they were about to come and take him by force to make him king, he departed again to the mountain by himself alone. The most humble person who has ever lived. He said, if you want to be the best or the greatest, you must become the least. They wanted to make him king. He knew it was not his time. He withdrew to the mountains by himself. Oh, folks, we need to be more like Jesus. There are too many of us clamoring to become famous and to become popular. You know, I looked up John Lennon. He was the leader of probably the most famous rock and roll band in the world at the time. They were called the Beatles. And he made a statement. He did apologize afterwards. He said that they were more popular than Jesus. But at the age of 40 years old, he was gunned down and he died. Elvis Presley. I've been to Gracelands in Memphis, Tennessee. I went with my good friend Tommy. We went to that beautiful house to go and have a look. It was one of the saddest places I've ever been. They said he was such a generous man. Elvis Presley was regarded as the most popular man in the world. They called him the king of rock and roll. But he could never sleep. He used to play the piano into the early hours of the morning, and he would sing hymns, they said. His kitchen was open 24 hours a day. He was thronged with friends. Well, I don't know if they were friends or hangers-on. So much so that his wife and his little daughter eventually left him. And then at the age of 42 years old, in the newspapers, that headlines, the king is dead. I want to say to you today, don't seek after the popularity of men, of society, of this world. Rather seek after the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, a friend who sticks closer than a brother, Jesus Christ. Rather be like him, and you will live a long time, and you will live a peaceful life. Because when you follow Jesus, he gives you life eternal. Jesus bless you, and have a wonderful and quiet day. Goodbye.